Alrighty guys, so here we are at Homestead Miami for the EcoBoost 200. And we are about to head out to the track for the race. Hometown race here for Florida Racing in the Truck Series. We've got a triple header this weekend as we have Truck, Xfinity, and Cup. So this should be pretty interesting. So, let's get ready to go here. We're going to put that more into the middle there. And let's go racing at Homestead. Let's go. Alright, we got Tanner Gray, who has failed technical inspection. We got Grant Infinger, who also had an engine change. And Stuart Friesen is your pole winner. And Tanner Gray, they're driving the Turtle Beach truck. That's a beautiful looking truck. Very cool. I don't think it's related to the Turtle Beach gaming type stuff, but still, it's a pretty nice looking truck there with the Turtle logo. I like it. We're going to see how the truck handles here. Got the first stage, pretty short little stint. Get into Greenfield, get past him fairly easy there. We got 12 laps of fuel, so no problems with that as we head up the field here. Starting on the back, always a nice little handicap for us. Up to 20th already, doing pretty good. Gonna keep an eyeball on those tires, see what's wearing, what's not. Looks like we're loading up the right front again. Nice and easy into the turn here. Yeah, that's ended up pretty quick, so we want to try and change that up a little bit with a wedge adjustment. Truck's handling really good though, speed-wise. Has a lot of good speed. Okay, we entered that little weird. Got the 22 loose back there. Yeah, truck did not like that entry. Wants the low. It's the low entry, so we have to definitely do that. Alright, we're going to get past Herbst here in the 51. Yeah, it does not like that mid to high lane entry. It does not like that, so we got to do low entry if we can. It really doesn't like that to turn. Got Ross Chastain with the Plan B diecasts. Hello, sir. Luckily, no issues from any drivers so far, so that's nice. We do remember Natalie Decker though. I reckon that's out of Atlanta, so luckily we got past her without any problems and didn't get wrecked out, so that's good. Yeah, that right front is really wearing though, so when I want to try and do a bit of a wedge adjustment, oh yeah, it's heating up to like, oh good night, getting spun out by the 21. I think that's Zane Smith there, trying to spin us out. Yeah, look at that, almost 300 degrees on that right front. Part of that's my driving, but also we just need to adjust the wedge to help that out just a tad bit. Get into the 99 here, let off the throttle a little bit earlier, see if that helps. Obviously, tire up there is already super hot, so it's not can't do too much about it now. Let's see, we got almost one lap to go. If we can get ourselves the stage win, that will help us out points-wise, so definitely want to do that if we can. Especially at our home track, Miami. Also got a home track in Daytona as well, but getting wins in the best possible position at both of our home tracks, definitely something we want to do. Also, if we could potentially, let me know guys, I've said this before in different videos and stuff, but I would like to see NASCAR race at Sebring. That's our other dedicated road course track. Has a fairly good amount of the pit road, so I think it can handle at least the Truck Series or the Xfinity Series. Might take some work to get the Cup Series there, but I would rather enjoy seeing that. And we are not going to get there in time with Crafton. Just had a little bit too much speed, and we wore a lot of that tire off. So second, not too bad. Good stage points. Stage win would have been better though, but we will take it. So we got that taken care of. Now we're going to look at our wedge and our pit. Obviously going to do as much fuel as we can here, no repair, and we're going to take that wedge down, reduce wedge for more tension on the left rear, and tape for downforce. Yep, okay, so that should be what we need to do. And we pit crew did a great job, got us in front of Matt Crafton. Thank you, team. Good job by all those guys. The Truck Series pit crew and even the Xfinity pit crew have just been awesome of late, so that's certainly nice to see. Alright, we got a 7-lap sprint here in the second stage. We have gotten a little bit darker here since the beginning of the race, okay? Truck's starting off a little bit stiff there. And we'll have to see what we want to do with the wedge if we need to do anything. Part of it's just the, yeah, that's heating up pretty good. If we're not getting to the 300s though, like we were before, that would definitely make me a little bit happier. Okay, truck does need to be a little bit on the loose. Ooh, we get a giant shot from Matt Crafton. He wants that spot back. He just nailed us there. That's your number, buddy. Don't worry. Not really caring about Zane Smith too much, but Matt Crafton, they're good. Alright, what is this deal? Eyeball behind us, that's the biggest thing, is just to see what's coming from behind. Right, now part of the thing is that we are driving a little bit differently to the turn. We're not going as aggressive, so that's helping the tire. If we keep in front of Crafton. He's got a fast truck though. His truck is definitely faster than we are. So he's definitely good, that's for sure. Okay, kind of slipped up there. That's going to give him the spot. Try and get behind him here. Do a little bit of drafting. Gonna pop out underneath. That's gonna send him up the track just a little bit. He's still gonna keep the spot. Alright, he's gonna try and get that draft back again. Keep an eye on our lap times. Looks like the tire is definitely not doing as bad. Alright, we're gonna get the run into 3. And we get the spot back from Crafton. It's not too bad there. Ooh, truck almost came around there. Felt that. Alright, let's see who we get running up here in the top 5. We got ourselves Matt Crafton, Sheldon Creed, Stuart Friesen, and Johnny Sauter behind us. So the typical guys running up here. Looks like the field's what am I trying to say? Got spread out there pretty well. Matt Crafton trying the high line. I just totally missed the curve there. That's going to give Sheldon Creed a run. Get down on the apron a little bit. That's going to send us back up, so that's a mistake there. I don't know. Truck seems a little bit stiff. We'll go up probably a little bit on the wedge. It does seem like that's helped. The temperature hasn't gotten to 300 or close to 300. Part of it's where I'm at, but I think the wedge has helped a little bit, so I think we'll just go up on the wedge just a tad bit because the truck was running a little bit looser. And I think that I just need that for my apex of the turn. Okay, Sheldon Creed now has the second spot, and stage 2 ends under caution. So final results there. Zane Smith, getting finger, etc. Again, the final 10 points there, good for those guys. Alright, gonna make sure we're filled up here. Tires, of course, we're gonna go just up a little bit on the wedge. Tape. Let's see, that would give us less drag. And it would also give us more downforce in the front. I'm gonna skip on that. I'm not going to play around with that. Sometimes that can really mess up the truck. So I think the truck handles good. I just think we need to change the wedge a little bit. It does seem like when you have the stages on, that the track does change how it handles ever so slightly. I have noticed that on, it's not every track, but it does seem like a few of these tracks, it does change how the truck handles, which I found interesting. It's like, oh yeah, there, yeah, the truck feels much better through that turn. Look Okay, so we probably went a little bit too far down on the wedge, so that probably just compounded the problem. Taking it up just a little bit. Truck feels a little bit looser, a little bit more responsive. It's going to heat up just a tad more, looks like, there on the wedge. Well, on the right front, but other than that, I think it should be pretty good. That's what I'm looking at there. Yeah, a little bit slippy slidey in the back now. Not too bad though. Alright, Creed got the spot. We got ourselves a 16 lap shootout from now on anyway. So we got the 13 sending it in there. Yep, 13. We got a little bit more speed than I do at the moment. The truck kind of likes that middle lane for some reason at the moment. See if we can't keep running that at the moment. Let's see here. Yeah, truck does like the middle groove right now. Interesting. Definitely wasn't liking that to begin with. Alright, coming in, got a nice old draft. Okay, Creed's gonna take the high lane there. It's going to give us a little less grip, some more dirty air going on there. Alright, Sarda's going to get the spot. We're letting off the throttle super early though, as well, and that's helping the tire out as well. So, but the truck feel definitely improved with bumping the wedge back up to 2. So we just need a little bit of wedge down just to help it not totally load up on that right front, but yeah, because that's much better on the temps than it was. Alright, trying to get back on Creed here, get past him. Matt Crafton's falling back to the 3rd position, so bad day for him. See who else is back there. We got Zane Smith starting to make a comeback here. Showing Creed. Gets to us there, gets us a little bit loose. We're able to get that back up, and we will claim that spot. All that's going on. We got Johnny Sauter booking it out of here. Yeah, temperatures are much better. Not picking up any draft from him, so we gotta kind of be nice and easy here. Creed got a run on the bottom here. We're gonna block that. Might not win, but we're not gonna let Creed get a spot if we can help it. Yeah, field is really stringing out tonight. Not sure what's going on with that, but everybody's getting really stringed out. We got 6 laps of fuel remaining. That means green flag pit stops will have to happen, minus a caution. Currently, I don't see a caution happen. It's been a fairly clean race. Had a little bit of caution after we took the final lap for stage 2, which ultimately ended stage 2. But fairly quiet of a race for the most part. Nobody really getting loose or spinning for the most part. Check the temps here. Got kind of loose on the entry there. We really aren't making much ground. Let's take a look here at Sauter. Watch what we got going on. A little bit of a gain there. He's going to start gaining on the back stretch more than likely. Well, we actually lost a little bit at that time. Be as close to him as possible for pit stops here. about a groove right below him. Hit the wall. Okay, so slowly, ever so slowly. Yep, there we go. Got a little bit loose up there. He's going to gain just a little bit there. Truck almost came around. Got some tire wear. We got 2 laps of fuel remaining. See when that fuel light pops on here. There it is. Can we make it another lap around? I think we can. And tire-wise, we can also make it around one more time, so we'll go ahead and do that. Just burn the rubber off here at the moment. Get past solder here. And that will bring us to pit road in the lead. We're going to make sure that we pit nice and carefully though. Yep, solder is now coming. We're going to run up the track zone and he's going to get that position back. And we're going to hold him up with a spin as he spins us on pit road. Luckily everybody waits for us, that's nice. Get out of the way. We're going to go ahead and take the 4 tires, and we're just going to make sure that we get everything done on fuel. We don't want to miss that, so any damage that we got from that we'll go ahead and fix as well, just to make sure. Alright guys, let's get it done. Yep, we got some damage to get that fixed here, and there goes solder out. So that spin did not help us one bit. I'm going to get out onto the racetrack before they do because, well, you know why. Solder's way up there. Tires were not ready to come out onto the track, that's for sure. There we go, 5 laps remaining. Let's try and get it done here. I need some draft on the back stretch here if we're going to get this done. There we go, just a little bit of draft. Nice and easy into the turn. Yeah, new tires, they like that middle groove. They do not like the low groove. Once they get worn, though, they really start letting you go anywhere you want. But until they have worn and heated up properly, you're not going anywhere you want to go necessarily. Yep, rear end kind of stepped out there. Kind of what I want, but it's more the tire than the setup than anything else. Alright, come on. Get some draft off of Smith. Let's get to freezing. We've got 3 laps remaining here at the Ford EcoBoost 200. Most of that's all fault with the pit road thing. I won't take blame for that. Johnny Sutter could have checked up though to make sure he didn't get damage to his truck, but of course he didn't do that, so there you go. Alright, we are going to draft here with freezing down the front stretch. We're going to see how well this works here. Here we go. And there's a caution. Sheldon Creed has to pit. We are just going to stay out. I would, if there was more laps, I would definitely pit for tires, because I think we can take right sides and probably dash through the field, but we're going to be starting up here. Let's see what we got. Overtime here at Homestead Miami. Alrighty, here we go. Going to give Sauter the bump. Try and keep the Toyota from getting the win here. We're going to get shoved out by freezing. That's going to send us to the top. We're going to send out Zane Smith. Zane Smith makes contact with the wall. Huge contact with the wall. Caution does not come out. Officials apparently did not see that. We are still under green here at Homestead Miami. Okay, we got to get that draft off of Sauter. Alrighty, here we go. And that probably lost us right there. Yeah, because now we're going to get side draft. Crafton. Yep, truck is not handling good. We're going to try and do a Crafton here. And we're going to miss it and get third. Woo! But we did get one position from fourth, so overall good race. Wow. That was intense there at the end. So got spun on pit road. Woo! Fairly clean race overall. Zane Smith and I both had problems. He tried to spin me and I ended up spinning him, just coming on off that wall. Kind of had to make that move to come down to try and stay in it, so not much else we could do, particularly on that, to keep from making contact. So but yeah, truck just didn't handle there at the end like I needed it, that's for sure. So cool, fun race, that was good. Love Homestead. Homestead is definitely one of my favorite tracks. It's definitely hard, but boy, it's a fun one, that's for sure. Alright guys, so here we go with the race results. Johnny Sauter gets the win. Matt Crafton and I both get stage wins. Stuart Friesen in fourth. Ben Rhodes, Chris Neckes, Grennan Finger, Spencer Boyd, Riley Herbst, and Ross Chastain round out the top 10. We look at the race earnings, not too bad for a truck race. And we look at the current point standings. Grant Enfinger currently leads with 8 playoff points. Ross Chastain in second, currently with 5 playoff points and 1 win. Johnny Sauter has 7 playoff points, Matt Crafton with 1, and of course we with 1 win and 6 playoff points. And we also have Todd Gilliland, who has a playoff point, and etc, etc, and etc. So there we go, that's the basic rundown. We're currently 6th in the playoffs. Points are very important, so we got to keep on working on that, so that's for sure. So points, got to get those done. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video at Homestead. We will be seeing you guys here next time in the Xfinity Series. See you there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.